Chapter 26. Oh, Florence and Grunk, la-dee-da, something something, I'll get back to you. Perhaps Jason, the physics expert, could explain to me how Pandai flew. I didn't get it. Somehow, even while carrying us, our captors managed to launch themselves skyward with nothing but the flapping of their tremendous lobes. I wished Hermes could see them. He would never again brag about being able to wiggle his ears. The Pandai dropped us unceremoniously on the starboard deck, where two more of their kind held Jason and Piper at arrow points. One of the guards appeared smaller and younger than the others, with white fur instead of black. Judging from the sour look on his face, I guessed he was the same guy that Piper had shot down with Grandpa Tom's special recipe in downtown Los Angeles. Our friends were on their knees, their hands zip-tied behind their backs, their weapons confiscated. Jason had a black eye, and the side of Piper's head was matted with blood. I rushed to her aid, being the good person that I was, and poked at her cranium, trying to determine the extent of her injury. "Ow!" she muttered, pulling away from me. "I'm fine." "You could have a concussion," I said. Jason sighed miserably. "That's supposed to be my job. I'm always the one who gets knocked in the head. Sorry, guys. Things didn't go exactly as planned." The largest guard, who had carried me aboard, cackled with glee. "The girl tried to charm speak to us. Pandai, who hear every nuance of speech. The boy tried to fight us. Pandai, who trained from birth to master every weapon. Now you will all die." "Die, die!" barked the other Pandai, though I noticed the white-furred youngster did not join in. He moved stiffly, as if his poison-darted legs still bothered him. Meg glanced from enemy to enemy, probably gauging how fast she could take them all down. The arrows pointed at Jason and Piper's chests made for tricky calculations. "Meg, don't," Jason warned. "These guys, they're ridiculously good. And fast." "Fast, fast!" the Pandai barked in agreement. I scanned the deck. No additional guards were running towards us. No searchlights were trained on our position. No horns blared. Somewhere inside the boat, gentle music played. Not the sort of soundtrack one might expect during an incursion. The Pandai had not raised a general alarm. Despite their threats, they had not yet killed us. They'd even gone to the trouble of zip-tying Piper in Jason's hands. Why? I turned to see the largest guard. "Good sir, are you the Pandai in charge?" He hissed. "The singular form of Pandos. I hate being called a panda. Do I look like a panda?" I decided not to answer that. "Well, Mr. Pandos." "My name is Amax," he snapped. Of course, Amax." I studied his majestic ears, then hardened an educated guess. "I suppose you hate people eavesdropping on you." Amax's furry black nose twitched. "Why do you say this? Did you overhear?" "Nothing," I assured him, "but I bet you have to be careful. Always other people, other Pandai snooping into your business. That's why you haven't raised an alarm yet. You know we're important prisoners. You want to keep control of the situation without anyone else taking credit for your good work." The other Pandai grumbled. "Vector on boat 25 is always spying," the dark-furred archer muttered. "Taking credit for our ideas," said the second archer, "like Kevlar ear armor." "Exactly," I said, trying to ignore Piper, who was incredulously mouthing the words Kevlar ear armor. "Which is why, before you do anything rash, you're gonna want to hear what I have to say in private." Amax snorted. "Ha!" His other comrades echoed him. "Ha ha!" "You just lied," Amax said. "I could hear it in your voice. You're afraid. You're bluffing. You have nothing to say." "I do," Meg countered. "I'm Nero's stepdaughter."